Word, son. What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Divine. All right, man. So as you can see, I got some Black Ops 4 in the background here. I'm creating my class before I go into battle. And before we start this story off slash rant, whatever you want to call it, I just want to say that everyone has their own personal preference, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But just because a person fits, just because a person doesn't fit your preference or your requirements, whatever your standards are, you don't have to be nasty towards them about it. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't find somebody attractive and they're nice to you, don't be an ass about it. You know what I mean? Just be cool. If they're cool, be cool with them. But you don't have to make it to the point where y'all have to be like friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they're cool, if they're nice to you, just be nice back to them, man. It's not that hard. It won't kill you. All right? So, now the story starts. There was this girl that she was like fairly new. She just started. And, I would see her, and if you were trying to figure out what exactly she looks like, to me, she's unattractive. Like, I don't find her attractive at all, any shape or form. Like, I don't get any kind of rendition of, butterflies or, you know what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I mean? She's very unattractive to me. So, but she's nice to me. You know what I mean? So I respect it. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you're cool, I'm cool. You know what I mean? So, every time, me and her would just pass by, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be like, hey, how you doing? Just a little forward conversation, and we keep it pushing, you know what I mean? Like I said, if you're cool, I'm cool. So I keep it that way, you know what I mean? So, I would see her, every once in a great while, and, we would always like speak. So sometimes it'd be a little bit, just like a little casual conversation or whatnot. She was new to the area. She had family that just moved down and stuff like that. And she just graduated. She moved to Texas, and she's had family, back in where she stay at. You know what I'm saying? Just a little small talk like that. So she seemed pretty decent. But like I said, I didn't find her attractive at all. So anytime she spoke, I always just kept it, high and by, kept it cool, casual conversation. So, but as time went on, I could tell that, or at least I can tell the signs of whenever somebody likes you, because anytime I was to like see her or she seen me, she'd always break out into this, like, she would just have this big grin on her face, you know what I mean? And I haven't even said anything. Now me, I'm still stone faced. I don't say stone faced, but I still just had my regular mug I would have on my face, you know what I mean? Or, I would just say, hey, how's it going? Throw my head up, say what's up, you know what I mean? So, but I could see the definite tell that she liked me, you know what I mean? So, so I'm trying to not, play on that and just, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to play on that at all, just leave it the way it is. So as we're, she'll come and go or whatever, one day she stopped and mustered up a little conversation or whatever. So, basically around this time, this is where she introduced her name to me or whatever, which I couldn't even tell you what the hell it was for life, because I wasn't paying no attention. So, I told her my name or whatever, and then, we started talking, talking about where she was from. And just like I said earlier, where she was from, where she had family at, how she got down here, how she's new to Texas, and, all the other good stuff. So, as we're talking or whatever, I shook her hand, she shook my hand. It was like I said, it was just casual conversation. It was cool, just kind of an introduction or whatever, of some sort. So, as she's talking or whatever, she, I guess, musters up the confidence to say, hey, you should take down my number. We should talk more. I'm like, okay. Okay, flag on the play. Time out. Technical. Look, all right, hold on. Just freeze frame that right there. No, not freeze frame. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just time out real quick. Now, I can only speak for myself, but any other person would be like, hell no, what the hell am I give you my number for? And I don't like you like that, man, if you don't get the, you know what I'm saying? So like, but me, I'm trying to find different ways on how to negate it or try to dance around, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, I told her, she asked me, before she asked my number, she asked me, do I partake in social media? And I was like, well, yeah, I do, but I really don't partake in that, which I really don't actually, but she asked me, so I was like, well, I kind of do, I kind of don't, not really. I try not to get it, I try to interact with it, but I was like, do you do Snapchat? Snapchat is pretty simple, you talk to somebody, the conversation's going within the next, I guess, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, it disappears, unless you change it, you know what I mean? But, so I was like, well, I do Snapchat, I don't do anything else. Come to think of that, in hindsight, that might not have been such a great idea if I added on Snapchat. Oh, Jesus. Lord knows what she would probably send me if I'd have entertained it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to think about it. But so as so like I'm telling her like, yeah, I do Snapchat, and she's like, well, yeah, let me give you my snap code or if it'll load in here. I got bad signal. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So and where we was at, we do have some shit signal in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. So like so I was like, okay, well, that's fine. You know what I mean? It's whatever. Like I said, I'm not trying not to entertain it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being generous. You know what I mean? So sometimes that can get spun in a different direction. But anyway, so I was like, so she was like, well, hey, just here, take down my number and add me through my number. I was like, okay. So she gave me her number or whatever, and then she was like, all right, well, I'll see you next time. I was like, all right, okay, well, peace. Now immediately after she gave me her number, it was saved, but rest assured, as soon as I was getting ready to leave, because she left before me, right after she left and a little bit before I was getting ready to go home, I deleted the number. Like, I don't want nothing to do with adding anybody outside of who I normally would talk to, whether be people in school, family, whatever the case may be. But I don't want nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Plus on top of that, I don't want it to be to the point where things get spun around and then next thing you know, the rumor mill gets to turning and it's, oh yeah, I heard he likes such and such and why would he like her and he like everybody and blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Just like, bro, shut up, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't got the time for the foolishness. So you know what I mean? So like I said, I just deleted the number. You know what I mean? Now if I see her again at any given point in time soon, I'll probably just be like, oh, well, damn, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I'll be so busy. I really don't have time to talk to anybody. I don't know, but I know how I'm finessing. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I really don't have to text anybody. You know what I mean? So, the moral of this story is, fam, if somebody's nice to you, if they're being cool with you, bro, just be cool with them. But you don't necessarily have to be friends with them. You know what I mean? Because over time, when you don't rock with them like a friend would, they start to understand it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'll be like, oh yeah, no, he cool. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. But yeah, if they being cool with you, just be cool with them back, man. It ain't gonna kill you. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's about it, man. I'm going to get up out of here. It's your boy Jay Divine, and I'm signing out. Peace.